Good morning. All of you mute your mic. Okay. Let me discuss the question number 1. Question number 1 is state the differences between acids and bases. So, what are the question that means answer? So, you can write the answer. Number 1 point is acids are sour in taste and bases are bitter in taste. So this is number 1 point. Question number 1, that is taste differences between acids and bases. This is number 1 point. Then number 2 is acids turn blue litmus red, but bases turn red litmus blue. So this is number 2 point. Number 3, is acids are not soapy to touch. That means they are not slippery to touch, but the bases are soapy to touch. So this is number 3. Then number 4, is most of the acids are soluble in water, but most of the bases are insoluble in water. That means most of the bases are insoluble, only a few bases are soluble in water, and they are called alkalis. So we can conclude that a few bases are soluble in water, so they are alkalis, but most of the bases are insoluble in water. Then the question number 2. Ammonia is found in many household products such as window cleaners. It turns red litmus blue. What is its nature? So, red litmus blue means ammonia is basic in nature because it turns the red litmus blue. Then question number 3. Name some source from which litmus solution is obtained. What is the use of this solution? So, litmus solution is extracted from lichens. It is used to determine used to find, or we can say determine, whether a given solution is acidic or basic. So this is the answer of question number 3. Now question number 4 is, yes, I will send the PDF now. You listen to me carefully, okay? Question number 4. Is the distilled water acidic, basic, neutral? How would you verify it? That means water is distilled water, or the pure water is neutral. Is a distilled water is neutral. We can verify it by showing that within, that means showing that neither blue or nor red litmus paper changes its color when dipped in it. So how can we verify it? Because it will shows that when we dip a neither blue nor red litmus paper changes its color in distilled water when dipped in A. So this shows that distilled water is a neutral substance. Next question is question number 5. Describe the process of neutralization with the help of an example. So the answer is question number 5. Now the answer, describe the process of neutralization. So what is the neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction when a acid is reacts with the reaction in which an acid reacts with a base. When an acid reacts with a base to form a salt. So this reaction is called neutralization reaction. So we can explain this process of neutralization with the help of an example. So it's a little bit that example you have to explain, and you will get this answer that what is neutralization reaction, and describe the process with the help of an example in the PDF. Now you see question number 6. Question number 6, mark the answer in book. Children, please you mark the answer in book. And question number 6 answer, no need to write in the copy. You have to only mark. So mark it now. Mark the answer now. Mark if the statement is true, and F if it is false. So number 1 is nitric acid turn red litmus blue. So it is false, because acid always turn blue litmus red. So nitric acid cannot turn red litmus blue. Then number 2, sodium hydroxide turns blue litmus red, because sodium hydroxide is a base. It cannot turn blue litmus red. So it is false. As a base, sodium hydroxide turn red litmus blue. Number 3, Sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid neutralize each other and form salt and water. Yes, it is a neutralization reaction. So the answer is true. Question number 4. Indicator is a substance which shows different colors in acidic and basic solution. Yes, it is true because different indicators show different colors in acidic and basic solutions. Then number 5. Tooth decay is caused by the presence of a base. It is false because tooth decay is caused by the presence of an acid. So this is question number 6 and you have to mark the answer in book. Then question number 7. Question number 7. Dorji has a few bottles of soft drink in his restaurant. But unfortunately, these are not labeled. He has to serve the drinks on the demand of the customers. One customer wants acidic drink, another wants basic, and third one wants neutral drink. How will Dorji decide which drink is to be served to whom? So, what Dorji can do? He can taste. He can taste a few drops of out of soft drinks, soft drink bottles. Though it is soft drinks, that means the acid which is present in the soft drink that is in diluted form. Clear? Though it is soft drink, so the acid is in diluted form in the soft drink bottle. So if it is, then acid gives it is sour taste. Then number 2, that is the base, the soft drink bottles which contains basic solution gives bitter taste, and the neutral solution, the soft drinks which contain neutral solution is tasteless. So he can he can decide which drink is to be served to whom by tasting a few drops of soft drinks out of each one. Okay, that means out of the soft drinks bottle. So he can determine, he can find, he can recognize which one is what. But uh, without tasting also, Dorji can decide by using a litmus paper. So if he should use blue litmus paper for litmus paper to taste acidic solution. So Dorji has to put a drop of solution on blue litmus paper from 3 bottles. Then what we will see? We will see the blue litmus paper turns red when a few drop of acidic solution is is dropped on the paper, blue litmus paper. So in this way, he can use the red litmus paper to find out which soft drink is basic and neutral. If the if the red litmus if the red litmus turns blue when come when comes in contact with the solution of a particular soft drink, then that soft drink will be the bottles which contains the basic soft drink, and the rest one is the neutral solution. So Dorji can decide by tasting. So one method is by tasting few drops of soft drinks, and number two by using the litmus paper. Then question number 8. Number A, an antacid tablet is taken when you suffer from acidity. Why? Because antacid antacid tablet tablet it contains it contains magnesium, or we can say the milk of magnesia. So what is milk of magnesia? Milk of magnesia, it contains the magnesium hydroxide, which is a base, and it can neutralize the excessive acid produced in the stomach. So these tablets are always given to the patient when a patient suffers from acidity. Number B is calamine lotion is applied on the skin when an ant bites. So number B is the answer is the ant injects an acidic liquid which contains formic acid. So we can neutralize this formic effects of formic acid by rubbing calamine lotion on it because calamine lotion contains zinc carbonate, and zinc carbonate is a very weak base. So this is also an example of neutralization reaction in our everyday life. Question number C. 8C. Factory waste is neutralized before disposing it into the water bodies because the factory waste contains acids. If the acids are disposed of in the water bodies, the acids will harm the aquatic organisms. So the factory waste that contains the acids are neutralized by neutralize by adding basic solution to it, because the basic solution neutralizes the acids which are present in the waste of factories. Question number 9. Three liquids are given to you. One is hydrochloric acid, another is sodium hydroxide, and third is a sugar solution. How will you identify them? You have only turmeric indicator. So you all know about the turmeric indicator. It is yellow in color, and only bases can change the color of the, or we can say when the bases come in contact with the turmeric indicator, then the color changes into red, yellow to red. So the substance, what we can write, that we should put a drop of 3 liquids on turmeric paper, or we can say turmeric solution. So we can make turmeric paper or turmeric solution we can take, and what we have to do, we have to we have to put a few drops of 3 liquids, 3 liquids on the turmeric paper. Turmeric paper. The solution that changes the color to red, that means that the changes the color of the indicator, the solution that changes the color of the indicator, that is yellow to red, that solution is the hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. That means that is the basic in nature, that is the basic solution. And rest of the solution where the color is not changed, so that two solution are the acidic solution and the neutral solution, sugar solution. Now, what we can do now, that we can taste now, question number 10. Question number 10, blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution, it remains blue. What is the nature of the solution? Blue litmus paper, it remains blue. That means the solution is either basic solution or neutral solution, either basic or neutral, because basic solution changes the color of the red litmus paper blue. So the solution, solution litmus paper color remains same, that is blue. So it is base only, because in base blue litmus paper remains blue in color, and also in neutral solution. In neutral solution, the litmus paper never changes its color. Question number 11. Question number 11, you have to mark the answer in bold. So, 4 situations are given. Both acids and bases change color of all indicators. No, it is wrong statement. If an indicator gives a color change with an acid, it does not give a change with a base. No, it is also wrong. Because blue, in case of litmus paper, you see the red litmus paper changes into blue when it comes in contact with base, and The blue litmus paper changes into red when it comes in contact with an acid. In case of, you say, turmeric indicator, in case of China rose indicator, in case of phenolphthalein, in case of methyl orange, all the indicators gives not a single color, but they gives the different colors when they come in contact with both acid and base. So one indicator changes its color when it comes in contact with acid, and it also changes its color when it comes in contact with base. So it is also wrong. Number C, if an indicator changes color with a base, it does not change color with an acid. So it is also wrong. Then number D, change of color in an acid and a base depends on the type of the indicator. So this is the right statement. So which of the statements are correct? So it is only D. So please you mark the answer number 11 and answers of question number 6 in book. Is clear? Okay. Which one? This one, question number 6. 11, no, 11 you see only D. You write number, the option is number 4 only D. Number 4 only D. So you have to mark the answer. It's clear, everyone? Question number answer, yes, 6-3 is 6-3 is true, because sodium hydroxide is a base and hydrochloric acid is an acid. So when both they react with each other, then they neutralize each other and form salt and water. So this is the example of neutralization reaction. So it is true. Clear? Now from the PDF you write down the answer of, please children listen carefully. Answer of question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many questions are there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 question answers you have to write in your copy, except number 6 and 11. 6 and 11 no need to write in your copy. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 7, 8, 9, 10. So this 9 question answers you have to write in your copy from the PDF. And PDF, yes, you will get the PDF in your teachment and also in your, yes, in WhatsApp group also you will get the PDF. Clear?